Okay, I'm recording. Today is
Okay.
the 30th, and we are talking about Team Cup, yay, and Soul Sisters, and all
Woohoo.
the awesome stuff that's happening in August. And really, just the intention of this call is for everyone to kind of share their goals for August so we can hold each other accountable and be able to motivate each other, inspire each other, and also be able to find the tools to be able to reverse engineer those goals. So saying, what kind of action steps does that look like on a daily basis in order for us to be able to, at the end of the month, be able to have that kind of stuff. So Katie, I know you're on a crunch, so do you want to start?
Oh, yes. Okay. Hi. I was on mute. Sorry for the traffic behind me. Yeah. So I'm glad we're talking about reverse engineering because that is something big on my head. So my goal is, so I have two goals. I have my goal that I want to work towards, which is 10 success points. But
Awesome.
I'm really what I'm really wrote down kind of that scared me one day. I was like 14, which doesn't sound like a lot more, but to me it just is. It's like getting out, it's like getting outside of what's normal. And I don't know if that's possible, but that's my scared, say the number that scares you goal number.
Love
So
it.
that's it. And I have spent time this week downloading my friends list, really pulling out the people I'm just never going to message, but then leaving it. I mean, I have 1,600 Facebook friends. There's a large number that I've never approached. And so I have a lot of forming to do, but then I have some people that I have been forming. But I think one of the places where I think about reverse engineering is and we can talk about this offline next, in a different call maybe with everybody, but how to if it's not coming up in your forming conversation around health and fitness, how to invite somebody to a challenge group if there's been no indication that would be something that they'd be interested in.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know what I
think
mean?
that's an
So
awesome
that's kind of
question.
my thinking.
Yeah, I think that's an awesome question. And for me, what's kind of worked is to when you on some level, somebody usually brings something up in regards to their life when you're kind of chatting non-Beachbody with them, and it might not come up immediately, and it might not come up in after 5 months of dialoguing with them. But somehow or another, when you are consistent on posting on Facebook, and when you're consistent about inviting people, and when you're consistent on being active on social media, people organically, if it hasn't come up in natural conversation, it comes up and somehow or another they ask you about it. So whether that
Okay.
comes about the their health journey or their fitness journey, or it might even come up in regards to the business opportunity. So I found that when people ask me, or how are you, what are you up to, and I'll be like, oh, I'm doing great, I'm still a flight attendant, and I now actually own my own small business, and it's exploding and it's really exciting. And
Mm-hmm.
people naturally get curious, and they might say, well, what are you doing for work? And then being able to open it more with the business opportunity, and or saying to somebody, I'm actually a lifestyle coach, and I help people achieve their goals and living their most vibrant self, and or whatever that definition looks like to you, tying it into your why, but a super short, brief answer. And then it lands up coming up. So there's all these different kinds of creative ways that we can have it come up in conversation that doesn't feel like it's being forced, or that it doesn't feel like it's coming up organically. Does that help?
It does. And I think that there's that approach paired with I know that you do the invites, where you just invite people to a group that you're running. And so I think that's another thing to talk about, strategy, how you, who do you invite to XYZ event that you're hosting
Yeah.
in a month?
I'm actually going to do this for my challenge group this month, and not to overtake your goals, Katie, I'm really sorry, but I'm going to use that video that I posted the other week in regards to how to invite everybody on your contact list and do it that
Yep.
way, and then kind of scrub through and be like, okay, I know this person's a coach. I know this person's a customer of somebody else. Because I feel like that's easier for me versus going through on a person by person basis and being like, who's this person? And I don't remember that person, and whatever. When are you thinking of having your first challenge group? Or your challenge group in August, I should say, sorry. Katie, did I lose you?
No, I just have myself on mute.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. August 24th, and then early September, September 7th, I think.
Awesome.
So
are
like
going to be size?
So like to work up through the month of August, building towards those due dates.
Awesome. So August 24th, I'm scribbling this down, and September 7th, and they're both going to be size. And you're I'm thinking size, but I listened to, I don't know what it was, but one of the kind of wake-up calls or something, and somebody talked about club membership groups.
Yeah. Hey
and
guys.
so I'm really just thinking of like different ways. Like I'm going to try to like just really have conversations and put people where that makes the most sense. So maybe have like a club group.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, that club membership with Shakeology Challenge Pack is an awesome deal.
Yeah.
It's an awesome deal. And even if they decide to do the club membership with the performance line, now that that's a challenge pack, that's another awesome deal. At both of those only being $40.
Yep.
And can you sign up Lauren this month too?
No, I can't sign her up until September 7th.
Oh, gross. Okay.
No. But I have somebody ordering Shakeology HD tomorrow for my. I'm like, they better do it.
Are they don't want a free fitness program?
No, they're. I'll tell you, it's convoluted.
Okay. I guess to me, it's always so interesting when somebody doesn't want something for free. I don't get it. Like Beachbody On Demand is free for 3 months when you buy a bag of Shakeology, or you can get the 21-day fix or Extreme right now for free. Like, why wouldn't you want it? If nothing else, give it to somebody as a gift.
So I think, they're on they've been a customer before, so they've been like on club. There's something. They just want the Shakeology.
Okay. That stuff is like, so I'm like, I just don't get it. It makes me scratch my head. Whatever. Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so you're going to hit Success Club this month. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay. And you can get the free swag.
Yay. Yeah. Do you want to go through your goals a little bit?
Sure. And Rhonda, you're here now too. Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
I'm going to have to also jump in 2 minutes. So
yes,
just so you know.
For sure. So here is where I'm shooting for August. So Rhonda, what we're doing here is kind of like talking about our goals for August, and then kind of being a more of talking about them top level, and then talking about how we're going to reverse engineer them. So like daily practices that we can do in order to have an end goal that, talks to what our monthly goal is. So for me, I'm shooting for Success Club 20, where I will be hitting Success Club 20. And one of the big things that I'm going to do is I'm going to go for 100 no's. So what I mean by that is that the amount of people that I'm going to be asking is going to be like 100 plus. And the more people that I ask, the more no's that I could potentially get. But that also means that the more yeses I'm going to get as well. So, I mean, if I ask 400 people and 100 people say no, that still means that I'm swinging the pendulum in the right direction because I'm thinking outside my comfort zone and asking people. So from that, I really see myself getting at least like 15 yeses. I've already been talking to a couple of business builders that want to go in August. And I'm going to probably do my challenge group on the 17th. It's going to be a fixed challenge group. And I think I'm going to be running it with Emily, so she can have some extra support this month as she's kind of walking through her process. But she definitely wants to run one because she's been having a lot of inquiries. So, this is Caitlin. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can. All right, she's not able to join us. So, I am shooting for 8 new people to join my challenge group for August 17th. And also I am running a coach sneak peek starting on Monday. And my goal is to have 10 people in there total and being able to recruit 4 new business builders from that. So that I'm really excited about, something new I've never done before. So that should be really fun. I want to help 2 of my personally sponsored coaches achieve Emerald. So I know Caitlin's not on this call, but she's definitely one of them, and one other person be able to achieve Emerald, and also help one of my personally sponsored coaches hit Diamond and have my second business center be able to achieve Diamond. So helping Caitlin and helping Valerie be able to achieve Emerald status to be able to get that second business center to Diamond. And then I have a bunch of like daily to-dos that are going to kind of speak to some of these goals that I have. Like Katie mentioned, downloading my friends into Excel spreadsheet from my Facebook friends, kind of thinking outside my comfort zone and inviting people. So, for example, I actually had a really holy cow kind of moment. Like, I've gotten really into like the planning community. So it's kind of like scrapbooking, but it's more for planners. And one of the people that I really love following, she makes homemade journals, and she had a post on Instagram the other day. She has like 10,000 followers or something like that, and made a post on Instagram the other day about, trying to live a healthier lifestyle and like needing some support and accountability. So I direct messaged her and I said, hey, I actually run these Facebook secret online fitness and nutrition groups. Is that something you might be interested in? And she was like, totally, like, let's talk. And so that for me was like a holy crap, she's kind of like a celebrity in that world. So it was super exciting for me to kind of like start chatting with her and get to know her a little bit better. So kind of like thinking outside of my comfort zone and getting a little bit more active on Instagram and on Facebook in these kind of communities and reaching outside of my comfort zone. So all that is going to be part of my 100 No's, my challenge group on the 17th, the coach sneak peek on the 3rd, and helping 2 of my personally sponsored coaches achieve Emerald and 1 with Diamond. So those are my August goals. Miss Rhonda, how about you?
It's me. I have not, honestly, had time to sit down and do mine yet. So I'm planning to do that this weekend.
Okay.
Off
the cuff, doesn't it?
Prepared. I'm not. It's the end of the month for me at work, so it's crazy, and I haven't sat down and done it. So.
Okay. Do you think in, let's say maybe by this weekend, if you can post them in our group, and that way, I'm actually going to ask Katie to post hers in our group, and I'll go ahead and post mine too because Caitlin and Marissa aren't here as well. And just so we have them written down, and on a daily basis, we can kind of go in and say, okay, this is what I did today. These are how many people I invited. This was my personal development, and kind of almost do it as like a live business activity tracker to kind of help keep each other accountable as we're going along. Obviously we can have to be awesome. Yes. So much good stuff can really happen in a month when you're doing Team Cup. Does that feel something that's manageable to you?
Yes, it definitely.
You doing okay?
I am. I'm ready. I need to get this week over.
Fair enough.
So,
you're almost there.
Yeah.
One more
day.
Are
you still there?
Okay, cool. I'm going to set up another phone date for us. Probably, I don't know if we could do this every week or if we should do it every other week. It's kind of fun to do it every week during the month because it's, to help keep the momentum and the juju going. So I'll throw it out there and see if that works for people.
Okay.
And then taking it from there. Is there anything that's like on your mind that I can help you with right now? Your challenge group right now is going awesome.
I think so too. I think it's going really well. Good. And I am going to, I'm working up to getting Berta signed on as a coach. So that's going to happen. Yeah. I would like to make that happen next month. So
awesome. Perfect. And then we can talk about when your challenge group for August is and all that jazz.
Okay, I'm thinking about the 17th, and I would like to do size. So
Wow.
I have been thinking about that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with before I say thank you?
No, I can't think of anything.
All right, sweetheart. Try and get some rest in, and I look forward to seeing your goals this weekend.
Me too, and I'll try to be in better light next time. I look
You have
blind.
that soft, sexy light going on, and it's funny because your glasses are actually reflecting the computer. So I'm like, how do I look? Kind of like a hot mess.
You look great. You look
I had
awesome.
my procedure done today, so I'm like anesthesia and Vicodined up. I'm like, not so bad.
You're fine.
So all in the good of it all. So
Okay.
all right, honey. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay. Have a good
Have a
evening.
great night.
You too.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.